Morning, everybody. One of those early morning starts. Hope everybody's having a really good Memorial Day. Got to really think about the souls of those who died who never got the chance to do what I'm doing today. But regardless, I'm trying out another DeWalt tool. I'm trying out the DeWalt heat gun. I've got a heat gun. It's a Wen. It's a Great Lakes technology product, made in China. It came with a nice tip here and a couple other tips like this. It did come with a nice case, so I'll probably use that for the DeWalt because, of course, as a downside, no case here with the DeWalt. But kind of doing a comparison to see what I like and don't like about the two. Right off the bat, obviously, this monster's got a cord, which makes it a little tricky. It's 2 speeds, a high and a low. On the DeWalt, it's much more compact. I mean, just distance-wise, it's an incredibly short tool comparatively. It also comes with tips that you can put on it. It has a flat tip, it has a heated blade, and then a kind of a rounded hook one too. So it came with 3 tips too. And a trigger mechanism on it, kind of a, this way I can describe it, like a safety lock where you got to hit that up and you can go in. It has a lock to hold it in place, and then you can let it go. This one has no safety on it, just click it in place, whichever speed you wanted. And then as far as high and low, they're up at the top just like every DeWalt tool is. So I'm hopeful this tool will work well and that I won't need to be plugged in when I'm out in the field. So we'll give it a try here and see what this little jitney's got in it and see how well it works. So the first thing we need to do is get a battery on it. I'm going to use one of the 5 amp XR batteries on it to get it going. And I'll just kind of try the little device out. It's got a nice little light there. That's kind of nice. I do like the idea of a light. Get everything here going the way I need to here. What we're probably gonna do is have to heat some wood, so I'll grab some wood quick. We need something that we can heat up and measure against with the thermal guns, so we can tell how hot they are, and that'll help us figure out how these things work and don't work. So we're gonna give this a try, folks, and see what I think of it. Off the bat, the weight is pretty equal, but again, that depends what kind of battery you put on this. Ergonomically, oh, I like the shorter gun by far. Let's take that off. Even if I take this off, I mean, they're dramatically, I don't know if you can see that, dramatically different. So let's go to work. Let's see if we can take a piece of wood here. That out of our way. Plug this guy in. I'm going to heat a piece of wood up here. Check the time. It's just about 30 seconds. It's running about 140 degrees right there. About 146 if you can see that. After about 30 seconds. That area is nice and cool still. Gun back up here working. Oh, I accidentally bumped it. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now I'll try this guy. Put it on low, because that's what that one was on. I'll heat this spot for 30 seconds. Roughly. It's really quiet. I'll give it that much. Should be about 30 seconds there. Reading about 137 if you can read that. 137. So maybe a hair less. Okay. Turn the piece of wood over. Kick this one up to high. Let's go 30 seconds here. It's actually starting to burn the wood a little bit there. About 274. 274, I think it said. Kick this guy up to high. See if we can get a spot here going. This will be high here on this one. Okay. It burned the wood there too. And it's reading 245. So they're very, very comparable, folks. So in reviewing here the DCE 530 by DeWalt Cordless heat gun. On low, it was a little bit less, but not mad. On high, they were pretty much comparable. Ergonomically, we're talking, you know, a 6-inch gun with, you know, fairly, I would say, heavier base to it just because of the battery down here. Here, we're talking a much larger body. Continuous power source, but of course you have the cord then. Really not a lot different though otherwise between them. Lockable, always on anyways, so really no difference there. High-low up here. Boy folks, it's just going to be preference. And of course how long you got to go. I mean, if you got to continually heat for quite a while, you better be going with a corded thing. If you only need to heat for a few minutes at a work site, you know, get some plastic hot, get a water pipe, you know, like a plastic PEX pipe or something to expand so you can put a fitting in it. This thing's going to be really nice, folks. I'm looking forward to using it. I'm actually probably going to keep both the tools. No sense getting rid of the other one. Still works yet, still quite functional, but very pleased with what I'm seeing here. So again, folks, I'm well liking the battery-operated DeWalt tools so far. I'm not giving up the power ones yet that are continuously plug-in, but been pretty pleased. The jigsaw, as a review, is still working well too. You can see the video on that. You know, I I love the circular saw in the battery because it's just so easy to get out in the field and work with it. And now we've got the heat gun in the battery. So we'll keep putting out great videos like this. Appreciate you folks watching us and watching our reviews here on the farm. And keep supporting us, folks. This is one of the ways that we keep our homestead going. Have a wonderful Memorial Day, and let's not forget the fallen soldiers.